Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Heavy rain and flash flood potential to spread east from south central Texas into the Gulf states over the next few days. And the heat wave builds over the southwest into parts of the west coast over the week. Close at home, a period of mostly dry, less active weather will occur through early next week. There's going to be a few mainly mountain thunderstorms occurring on Thursday and Friday afternoon. A dry weekend follows. Temperatures will rise to near or slightly above seasonal averages through the remainder of the week. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. First up, breaking news. The Alamogordo Police Department would like to inform the public that Alamogordo Technology Solutions, located at 3205 North White Sands, is not currently a registered business with the city of Alamogordo. Additionally, the entity is currently under active criminal investigation. We called the phone numbers posted on the Alamogordo Technology Solutions Facebook page and their website. Odd as it may seem, the website displays a different name than the Facebook page. The Facebook page calls the business Alamogordo Technology Solutions, while the website calls it Device Doctors of Alamogordo. 2 of the 3 numbers listed were not in service, but I did finally get through.
This is Angela.
Hi, this is Anthony calling from KALH Radio. Is this Alamogordo Technology Solutions?
What is this regarding?
Well, I saw the press release put out by the PD earlier. I was kind of curious as to if you guys had a comment.
Hold on a second, okay?
Sure.
This is David.
Hi, David. My name's Anthony, KALH Radio. How you doing this evening?
I'm good, Anthony. How are you?
Doing fine. The Alamogordo Police Department posted a press release, and your company, Alamogordo Technology Solutions, is listed. Do you have a comment about what they're saying?
I don't know about what press release that is. Let me look at the press release, and then if you want to give me a call back, then we can go from there.
It is posted on the Alamogordo Police Department Facebook page.
Okay.
You have my number here, right?
I got it on my caller ID, yeah.
Yeah. Just give me a shout back whenever you read it, and let's talk about what's going on.
No problem at all. Talk to you soon.
And call back he did. Pro Rube, it's Anthony.
Anthony, hey, David Pena, how are you?
Doing fine, David. So I'm guessing you've had a chance to read what the PD has?
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, but what we're going to do, again, we just, all of our comments will come through our attorney on file. I can go ahead and give him your information. He's going to take a look at it, and then, of course, he'd be making the comments for us. Our attorney would.
One question before you dump me off on your attorney. There's a message here on your Facebook page from a customer who says that you still have her gaming computer. Do you know what that's about?
That has been resolved.
That has been resolved. Okay, good.
That has been resolved.
All right. Well, dump me off on your lawyer versus speaking up for yourself, and we will take it from there.
All righty. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hiding behind a lawyer certainly doesn't make you look innocent. Of course, neither does being arrested. David Pena and Angela Moreno were both arrested on June 24th for public nuisance after they were located at 3205 North White Sands, operating a business without a city registration. They were both incarcerated into the OCDC to appear in municipal court. A couple of weeks later, they were both arrested again, this time for failure to appear. The APD encourages residents to exercise caution when engaging with this purported business and report any suspicious activity to the Alamogordo Police Department by calling 575-439-4300. Now, if you've had a dealing with this company and you want to speak with us, either print or on air, you can always remain anonymous. Reach out to alamogordotownnews.org, or you can call me. My phone number is always available and rings off the hook, 575-415-4671. In July, 4 people knocked on the door of a mobile home in the Capitan area with 2 people inside the home. One of the residents told police that the people knocked said they were law enforcement. 3 of them forced their way into the home looking for what police say was drugs and money. One of the residents, Nathan Ogden, was killed. Police say they identified the 4 as Samuel Duran, Benicia Shanta, Gabriel Thyberg, and Daniel Hernandez. Shanta, Thyberg, and Hernandez were all arrested early last month, and Duran was arrested last week. All 4 are facing homicide charges related to Ogden's death. Last week, we discussed quite a bit about Tularosa Superintendent of Schools, Todd Lindsay. Just for the record, I have reached out to him to speak, and Well, we've never heard a word. The construction of the new Holloman Middle School has officially begun. Yesterday saw the installation of fencing marking the construction zone. Please note that due to the fencing, students will not be able to walk across the football field or next to Holloman Elementary School. To ensure safety, children will need to use alternate routes to enter Holloman Middle School. Safety remains a top priority for Holloman Middle School and Alamogordo Public Schools. All emergency exits will remain accessible. Cloudcroft High is in need of pallets for the homecoming bonfire. If you could help, please reach out to Mrs. Newton by sending her an email, danica.newton@cmsbears.org, in order to donate. Donations will be accepted through Wednesday, October 2nd. Nearly 730,000 people have visited White Sands National Park in 2023, and those visitors spent $44.5 million in communities near the park. That spending supported nearly 600 jobs in the area around White Sands and had a cumulative benefit to the regional economy of around $53.5 million. Well, today is Wednesday. It's time for This Week at Thrive with Stephanie Hale.
Hi, this is Stephanie Hale with Thrive in Southern New Mexico. Get ready to indulge your senses at Thrive in Southern New Mexico's inaugural Corks and Shells Wine and Pistachio Festival on October 19th at Alameda Park in Alamogordo. Join us for a delightful celebration of two Southern New Mexico favorites, wine and pistachios. This festival promises to be a feast for the senses, featuring the finest local wines paired with the crunchiest, most flavorful pistachios you've ever tasted. Calling all vendors, artisans, retailers, and food trucks. Showcase your unique products and culinary creations to a captivated audience of festival goers eager to experience the best of what our region has to offer. Whether you specialize in handcrafted jewelry, artisan cheeses, or mouth-watering dishes, this is your opportunity to shine and connect with enthusiastic patrons. Save the date and join us for a weekend of wine, pistachios, and community spirit at the Corks and Shells Wine and Pistachio Festival on October 19th from noon to 6 at Alameda Park. For more information, you can reach us at 575-437-8400 at 1601 10th Street in Alamogordo, or jump on our website, letsthrivnm.org. That's it for this week. I'm Stephanie Hale with Thrive in Southern New Mexico, and I'll be back next week and every Wednesday right here on Crazy Radio.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Are you aware that you're giving up that right by pleading no contest? And that is the right to be presumed innocent.
I need to talk to my attorneys about this, and I need to have some time about it.
Mohammed Syed pled no contest yesterday to 2 counts of second-degree murder in the August 1st, 2022 death of Mohammed Afzal Hussein and the August 5th, 2022 death of Naeem Hussein. Each no contest plea carries a sentence of 15 years.
Second-degree murder carries up to 15 years of imprisonment. Those 2 charges are going to run consecutive to each other, which means one right after the other.
53-year-old Syed must serve a mandatory 30 years in prison for that conviction before he's eligible for parole, which places him north of 80. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham announced yesterday that a 12-day human trafficking crackdown, dubbed Operation Disruption, netted nearly 100 people rescued, over a dozen arrests, and 33 stash house busts.
I really do want to highlight the incredible work when we all work together and we have a very common purpose. Certainly, the goal is to disrupt criminal activity. When we do that and hold people accountable, we are saving lives and making every single New Mexican, and quite frankly, crime moves, we're making every American safer, which is the job of everyone here.
The operation was a joint effort between the Governor's Organized Crime Commission and local law enforcement agencies, which include the Donna Ana County Sheriff's Office and the Las Cruces Police Department. 91 people were rescued by the New Mexico State Police. 33 stash houses were identified, 735 traffic stops, 16 arrests between August 17th and the 29th, and 9 people were found in the desert, including 1 female in a life-or-death situation. She is currently recovering. This operation aimed to disrupt, identify, and locate human trafficking organizations. This includes stash houses used to harbor individuals smuggled into the U.S. illegally. A school resource deputy reportedly cited an elementary school student on Friday who's been accused of bringing a look-alike handgun to school. According to the Chaves County Sheriff's Office, a student contacted a school resource deputy, advising the deputy that another student brought a fake handgun with him and it was in his backpack. The school resource deputy got in touch with that student and immediately confiscated the backpack. Inside was a look-alike handgun, basically a toy painted to resemble a real gun. The sheriff's office investigated and found the student did not brandish the gun or threaten anyone with it, but the student did get cited for possessing the look-alike on school premises. He was released to his parents. Back to school time may be a time when young kids get sick. Psychiatrist Christina Sower offers some helpful tips for parents who may need to navigate work while caring for sick children. Dr. Sower is an associate professor in the UNM School of Medicine's Department of Psychiatry and appeared on KRWG.
One of the most important things I think for parents is developing a practice of self-awareness, like being able to check in and be mindful, practice mindfulness around really how am I doing, how am I coping with this, how stressed am I? Secondly, kind of having or developing some community connections, right? Whether it's friends or other parents who are going through the same process, your partner, whatever it might be, just kind of the capacity to speak to the challenge and sometimes be able to ask for help. And I think for parents to have kind of a self-care practice of, small things that help them feel a bit more rejuvenated with everything going on.
You can hear that conversation in full by visiting krwg.org. The New Mexico Energy, Minerals, and Natural Resources Department is launching its home electronification and appliance rebate program. Electronification? Is that a word?
It's a possibility!
The program helps low-income New Mexicans who are seeking to upgrade their homes to be more energy efficient. Residents can visit the website clean.energy.nm.gov to check eligibility for the rebate program. Eligible residents can receive up to $14,000 in rebates and will receive coupons that can be redeemed for rebates on qualified products. Sports and weather coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
Just 2 matches for New Mexico volleyball today. Both of those games are up north. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 85. Low tonight of 62. High tomorrow, 88 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 66. Low tonight of 46. High tomorrow, 66 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.